In an age where television has transformed into something far more than just entertainment, there's one show that not only paved the way for modern TV, but continues to resonate with audiences across generations. We're talking about The Sopranos, a show that first aired in 1999, and yet in 2024 remains a must-watch masterpiece. Why you should watch The Sopranos in 2024, but why does it still hold such a powerful grip on its viewers? The Sopranos is more than just a mafia drama. At its core, it's a story about Tony Soprano, a New Jersey mob boss juggling the demands of his criminal empire with the personal struggles of his family life. While you might initially expect a show drenched in violence and action, The Sopranos goes deeper, diving into complex human emotions, psychological struggles, and a fascinating exploration of morality. From the very first episode, we're introduced to Tony in therapy, a stark contrast to the typical tough guy persona of mobsters on TV. This groundbreaking approach of showing a vulnerable and conflicted mafia boss was one of the many reasons the show broke new ground. In a time where traditional masculine figures dominated screens, Tony's raw portrayal of anxiety, depression, and insecurity made him feel human. And that humanity is exactly what keeps the show relevant in 2024. Why is The Sopranos still relevant today? Why should The Sopranos still be on your must-watch list over 20 years after it first aired? What makes it stand the test of time? One of the key reasons is the show's timeless themes: family, power, and personal struggle. These themes transcend any specific time period, making them universally relatable. Let's break them down. First, there's family. At its heart, The Sopranos is a family drama. Tony's dual life as a mob boss and a father showcases the constant tension between his obligations to both. He has a wife, Carmela, who's grappling with the moral dilemmas of their life, children who are growing up in a world where violence is part of the norm, and an overbearing, manipulative mother who adds layers to Tony's own psychological torment. It's this complexity in relationships that still resonates with audiences today. Then there's power. In 2024, the notion of power and what it means to hold it has never been more relevant. Tony's world is filled with power struggles, not just with rival mafia families, but within his own family and his own mind. His fight to maintain control, both over his crime operations and his personal demons, mirrors the power dynamics we see in modern society today, from politics to corporate life. Lastly, and perhaps most importantly, is the theme of personal struggle. Tony's internal battles with mental health and his search for identity speak to a modern audience in ways that were ahead of their time. In 2024, conversations around mental health are more open than ever, and seeing a powerful figure like Tony Soprano grapple with anxiety, depression, and the weight of expectation is still incredibly powerful. Tony's therapy sessions, interwoven throughout the series, reflect his attempt to make sense of his dual existence. In many ways, this mirrors the way we all struggle to balance different aspects of our lives. Whether it's career, family, or our own personal aspirations, in a world that constantly demands perfection, Tony's imperfections make him someone we can all relate to. Another reason why The Sopranos remains relevant in 2024 is its massive influence on modern television. Without The Sopranos, there would be no Breaking Bad, no Mad Men, and no Game of Thrones as we know them. It revolutionized the way we view anti-heroes, complex, morally ambiguous characters who blur the line between good and evil. Take Walter White from Breaking Bad, for example. His descent from a mild-mannered chemistry teacher to a ruthless drug kingpin wouldn't be possible without Tony Soprano first paving the way. By introducing us to a flawed, relatable character who does terrible things, yet still garners our sympathy, The Sopranos changed how we connect with characters on TV. Beyond its characters, The Sopranos also ushered in the era of long-form storytelling. In a world where many TV shows were designed to be episodic, meaning you could watch any episode in isolation, The Sopranos introduced a new type of narrative that unfolded over time, much like a novel. This allowed for richer character development, deeper themes, and more intricate plots, something we now take for granted in many of today's top series. In addition to its characters and themes, The Sopranos is a visual masterpiece. The cinematography, direction, and writing are of a cinematic quality that holds up even in today's era of high-budget streaming content. The writing in The Sopranos is also legendary. Creator David Chase infused every conversation with sharp wit, dark humor, and a sense of authenticity. You'll find yourself drawn into the seemingly mundane, everyday moments just as much as the high-stakes drama. And that's another reason why the show remains relevant. It doesn't just rely on action to tell a story. The drama comes from the interactions, the quiet moments, and the subtle character shifts. In 2024, The Sopranos feels more relevant than ever, in a world where we're constantly navigating our own power. So why watch The Sopranos in 2024? Because it's not just a show, it's an experience. One that will draw you in, make you question everything, and keep you coming back for more. You'll see echoes of your own struggles, your own doubts, your own fears, reflected in the story of Tony Soprano. And as you watch his world unravel, you might just start to see the cracks in your own. But the biggest question remains, will you be brave enough to face them?